Hey Red Panda, how you doing? Hello. Hope all is good. Hopefully you're having a good Tuesday. Decided to come in a wee bit later than usual. So, might end at usual time, we'll see. Probably will end at the usual time despite starting half hour late, but glad to see you. So let me move that out the way because I don't need to see that right now. I don't think I'll need... Okay, yeah. Leave this over here because I don't think I'll be needing the chart. But yeah, not up to terribly much. I'm just chugging along on the sock here, which I'm on the extra rounds that they had to put on the foot up here, and then I just get on with the toe. Got my new desk. That sounds fun. Also, let me move that over there. Hopefully it's everything you wanted it to be. Also, just to note, these extension rows are probably not going to be the most exciting thing ever. Also, oh, how did that happen? There's no yarn over there. I must have gotten the yarn wrapped around there somehow. We had more than likely should be finishing sock 1 today and getting second sock started. There's 11 people on my team done already, which honestly, I guess it makes sense because once you get the legs done, it's not terribly bad pattern-wise. And no, it's not. Well, it's a table. I mean, yes, it could be if you painted it that color. But yeah, I figured it wasn't. But yeah, I'm presuming it is some shade of brown. Well, actually, it doesn't have to be. It could be black or white or some form of gray, so is it some semblance of a neutral color you got going on here? Of course, this is presuming this is a wood desk and not, you know, some other material. It's red and black. Oh! Okay, so I was partially correct. Yay! Also, that is interesting. Is it like mainly black with like red detailing? Or something along those lines also? Depending how long the toe is, this will probably be too long or long enough. I hate that we have to do the extension rows, but what I'm hearing from people is that it might be a little too long. I honestly should have put a lifeline to just be able to rip it out later on, which that came to mind, but I've just been like, la la la, let's do the thing, because I want to finish. Even though this is just mostly straighten it, I'm watching to make sure I don't drop any stitches going on here. Thank you for the host, Gasu. Oh, so that means the alert's probably a couple seconds behind. Although I do that on purpose just to make sure. Okay, I heard it, but I don't. There we go. I was like, our alert's broken? But no. Thankfully, they are not. I don't think I could deal with stuff being broken right now. Okay, I'm actually doing the thing. Alright. I hope you're doing good, Desu. Thank you for the house for Panda. You know it's never required, but I do appreciate them. Also, I'm presuming this draw has a bunch of, like, wow, this desk has a bunch of draws in it. Wow, I can speak. Also, that reminds me I should open the gift bot. From how I've been feeling, I have not put any more. Asu, thank you for the bits. I appreciate you. Professor Layton? Yep, the usual. I think this is the, yeah, Miracle Mask OST. I like games a good movie to check out. Yeah, I've heard of that game. I've never gotten into that game. Why just going Also, let's get that, or at least have some arm room. Hold on, I'm gonna put this on. Not this. Oh, it is already. I never took it off since yesterday. That explains a lot. I thought I didn't have it on Do Not Disturb. But I apparently do. That's great. Do. But yeah, I've been meaning to actually have other, you know, game music soundtracks play during stream. I do want to mix it up at least a wee bit. Also, I do need to eventually go through some of my gaming playlist, not my gaming, but my stream playlists, and check and make sure everything is cool. Also, if I wander out of frame, that is my bad. I am trying not to. But considering the whole I'm right-handed, I just keep wanting to go that way, even though I should be staying in this direction. Hey Jane, how goes? Hopefully you're Tuesday. I was about to call it Monday, and I'm like, no, that was yesterday, and then Wednesday, and then just jumped to Tuesday. Okay, really appreciate if that would stop. how goes? It still hates me. It's been on and off, and more like obnoxious tingling in my goddamn head. Like, today officially makes the fucking week, and it's annoying me to no end. Like, this is driving me nuts now. To put it mildly. I mean, it hasn't gotten, like, terribly worse, but it hasn't gotten better either. And the thing is not really sensitive to light or sound, really. So I don't know what the hell. I'm sorry, Thanks, I just would like it to stop, please. Like, now. But yeah, other than that, working on... These are like the extra rolls you have to put in on the sock here. So this is just me doing that. I made sure to check before I started, and 14 rounds, so basically pretty much just straight knit stitches. Don't remember! After beads, it's not bad after the beads. Especially after the foot. And let's wait for obnoxious sounds to come on. There we go. Thank you for the raid, girl November. Hello, hello. Hi, Gab. Hi, MMR. Also, I'm gonna be Carol. Mathethorwin. There we go. Sapphire! Hello. Also, that means I can close your window, because I have you open on a tab. I'll try to keep you open. The sock is, well, not that annoying. More like my head just continues to hate me. But I hope you guys are doing good. How was the rest of your stream? Glad to see you guys. No, I'm not sure if I'm gonna make it. There's like 11 people on my team going right now. I just think, have you? No. Again, not exactly a thing I would like to have to do down here. Also, right as human, hello. Anybody who's coming here for the first time, hi, Serena, variety caster of a ridiculous amount of things here. Those things including knitting, crocheting, spinning, weaving, chainmail, digital traditional art, sometimes games, usually Stardew Valley, but there are other stuff too. Happen to enjoy any of these things, totally feel free to hang out and possibly get a follow if you'd like. Try to keep it chill here. Also, Lady Peach, hello, hello. How goes? What time? Yeah, I'm on the extra rows. I already have pretty much the foot, just the extra chart rows. And then it's the toe, basically, and then I'm done with sock 1. More coffee is needed. What is this coffee for, then, Gab? Also, hi, Nikiana. How goes? I know you finished yours already. Which I feel like I would have probably been farther if my head had not been such a pain in the ass today. I gotta fix mine, I didn't need those. Yeah! The herringbone ones, Atomic Stacy was mentioning them the other day. I didn't look at them, but I know people are definitely, like, fawning over them. Not that that's a bad thing, but I know that is everywhere. Is this just, I don't think this is allergies, because, yeah, no, allergies for me is just, like, sneezing and weird aura looking thing, although that was, like, only once, like, before I started sneezing. Yeah, this is, like, very new. This is not something that ever really happened, so I don't know what the hell it is. Oh Lately I've been taking, like, you know, the usual extra strength Tylenol or whatever whenever, like, it gets obnoxiously unbearable. Again, I'm not in, like, agony. And again, sun doesn't bother me, weirdly enough. Nor sound, so... Don't know. Don't know. Honestly, don't know. So not a migraine. Yeah, definitely not a migraine. They're kind of fun to do other things. To bribe myself, do part of this, and then round two. Aw. But that's not a bad way to do it. It's like, hey, do the fun thing after you do stuff that you certainly don't want to do. But yeah, honestly, I feel like it might be something else. Hell, it could just be, you know, something weirdly going on with my spine. I don't know. Thing is, not exactly itching to go anywhere in a medical facility down here for, like, you know, obvious reasons. Like, if I were back home, I would have, like, been at the doctor already, but that is not the case. Nope, don't do that. Oh well. Yeah, I think we were debating, not debating, but like talking about that the other day. I don't know why my brain was like, hey, you have to, you know, have like at least one sock done to get the next thing. I think I was probably just thinking of the qualifier. You have to have at least one to have like get the rest of the patterns. Okay, let me just set up a little bit. And also, unrelated to that bit, I'm pretty sure at least if my iron's not already low, it's certainly getting there. I was freaking freezing this morning. So that's fun, too. And no, I don't have any iron with me, so that's fun. I realized that. I was like, oh, that's gonna be a problem. Hopefully I should be fine, because my levels were, like, normal last I checked. So hopefully I should be alright. By the time I get back in that regard. Also, come on. Go. Another round. I'm not really checking because I have 14 of these rounds to do on this foot here. And I probably only got like 4 done. Yeah, the 16th stitch one is 4. Also, let me see. Okay, that's what that is. I was wondering what those alerts were. Okay, not important. Me right this second. But yeah, I honestly suspect some sort of a nerve thing, honestly. Although I easily could be wrong. Oh. Yeah, they're pretty. Somewhat of a pain in the ass. That's more of the leg than anything else, but these I don't mind. These are basically like the other ones in the other round, the Evil Choices socks, where it's like kind of a lot of work on the leg, and then especially with the beads, which is kind of why everyone's not finishing all at once. So yeah, basically the leg is like a bit of work, and then you kind of start flying once you hit the Yeah, I would love that. Yeah, you can definitely do that without the beads. Which, I definitely learned something new, because I had not done a provisional cast on until this sock, so that was interesting. And I'm just glad nothing bad happened, because I was like, if basically these beads come off, we're gonna have a problem. Not surprising. Yeah, I've never really haven't. I just do the usual cast on, unless, Sock Madness calls for something different. Yeah, no, I know patterns that have, but I've just never done it. That's not bad, although stringing all the beads onto the yarn to get it to do the whole cast on bit is weird. That's just me. Mainly because I'm not used to that sort of deal, probably. Okay, my neck isn't appreciating this. Let's see if I sit up a little better. That makes things at least a little bit better. Also, hi. Sorry I keep wandering this way. Because I'm right-handed, I'm gonna keep wanting to go to the right. Which is also kind of why I have OBS in my face. But if anything, if I wander out of frame, there is a frame command for that. Hyperfocus on this. Good luck! Yeah, I saw you were like, I should probably do a bit of the sweater. I really hope you get paid real well for that, because that sweater sounds like hell to me. Also, just to note, GiftBot is back. The lighting is literally, the window is like right here. I'll get paid off for door. Yeah, I'm like, I hope you do. Because that sounds like torture. But yeah, the window's like probably about a foot away from where I'm seated. And I just dragged like the table thing over here and have this. And basically have a blanket basically using that because this thing is like one of those studio things that are like way too reflective if the light hits it. So I just like, let me just put the blanket on here and call it a day. Plus, yeah, this is west because the sun sets over here, so that really helps with the lighting. Oops, how about I don't do that? And come here. I need you to catch on the needle, please. Okay, why? Why do you insist on being weird? Also, I'm using the Electric Eelwheel 6 box to have the camera sit in a good position. Because, yeah, it's making me miss my camera arm quite a bit. Come on, down. Here we are. Plus the box is big enough, I can literally just stack like one more thing on top of it and I get a good height. No problem. Not having to stack like 5 things on top of each other like I was before. When the trees. Ah, that's annoying. Also, it helps that this is a giant window. Which I feel like that's definitely a thing down here to have giant windows. So you definitely get a lot more light. Which hilariously, the blinds are not even open. It's one of these. You know how some blinds have like a tiny bit of space, so like light comes in anyway. That's literally what it is right now. Although sometimes it gets a little too bright, but I can just adjust the gain and call it a day, which is helpful. Oh, go November, since you finished that hat, are you gonna do another one, or next stream go back to washcloths? I imagine you had in part done the hat just so you can like have a break from washcloth central. I'm not sure what. Oh yeah, that's also an option too. Or start another hat and then go back and forth between the hat and the... That's also an option. I was honestly thinking just spinning, but I do want to see if I can... I'm trying not to do just washcloths. Yeah. I mean, if you're doing it in a new color, that would make things a little bit interesting. Like, you know, I know there's like a couple of colors that you haven't even used. They're just there. Which is definitely interesting. The worst part is getting deep through the... Oh no! Sorry! Not that I really do at times anyway. Well, that's a pain, although I've been I sleep like around 6 hours, give or take. Sometimes 7. If I'm lucky. I miss actually sleeping 8 hours. Like, I have not been in education area in how many years, and my body's just like, nah, we're just gonna get up at 7 to 8 o'clock. Just because... And yes, I mean, more hours in the day, but still, sleep would be great. Since I won't go to the dentist. Oh, chicken melt. Alrighty. So I can get some... Yeah. You definitely should take care of that. But I would also kick him out, because that would... that would be... Mm-mm. Come on. Oops, and... Come on, you can do it. I hope he's... That too. Because that doesn't sound like fun. And if that gets any worse, he should definitely get that checked out, because those things can get infected. Not that I'm giving medical advice or anything, but that is the thing. Has a fear of dentist and won't tell me or just doesn't want to go. Also fair. Yeah, I have not been to the dentist since, you know, all hell broke out last year. So I can understand that. I have, like, nothing I really need to get done. Like, instead of, like, the usual cleaning and so on and so forth. I mean, maybe 1 or 2 things I might need checked, but... Nothing life-threatening that I can discern, really. Also, yeah, my head's doing the thing, and I'm trying to ignore it. Like... Although, if I ignore it, it usually just gets more grumbly at me. Like, I'm really starting to suspect maybe it might just be a nerve that absolutely hates my existence. That or just, you know, considering the sock thing, full on just me stressing like no one's business. Because that is also possible. Although I keep telling myself, if I don't make it to the next round, it's fine. Not the end of the world. It's not like I'm making it to the end. That I know is not happening. I am not anywhere near that fast, so that is just a daydream at best, if not a delusion at worst. Also, yeah, I can be like that too. It's like, do the thing, and it's like, nah, I'll do it some other time. Whatever. I know it can be like that, so I am like the last person to talk. Also, okay, let's see what that is. Probably saying the sub expired. Yep. Alright, that's what I thought. Yeah, I tried it on my foot, and I think Jellycara and Pals? I hope that's how you say it. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the channel, and I hope you're having a good Tuesday so far. Getting on to the whole putting pressure on myself thing, it's just, I know I'm not going to make it to the end. I just want to make it to, you know, the next round. Just that. Just so I can say, hey, I did better than last year. So. But if I don't, it's fine. Considering I managed to get through at least the qualifier in the first round. Not terrible from the second Soft Madness. Also, hi, do you happen to do any craft stuff, which totally is not a requirement in any way, shape, or form. I'm just curious because I know sometimes crafts attract the crafty people, or people like watching crafty people, which is also an option. And also, if I'm speaking too fast, that is a thing, as I keep getting told. Nope, no doing that, thank you. I know, because the phone call happened. Ow. That hurt. That doesn't. The hell? How about now? I looked at what the goddamn password is. So why are you telling me that? Oops. Sorry, got herself locked out on the stream. Into planning and snail mailing, and then had it only one that was stopping. Ah, alrighty. That's not a problem, and yeah, that is a thing, considering my usual stream schedule, that people tend to pop in, at least in general, I believe, in the USA, it tends to be on during their work break. So that is totally cool. But glad to have you. Also, planning what sort of things? World domination? I kid. Technically, there's only, yeah. And basically, you just use those 2 stitches to do a whole bunch of harder stuff. So technically, you're halfway there. Right now, I'm not doing anything seriously complex. I am mainly just knitting also. Let me see, I'm nowhere near where I need to be. Okay, so that something. Also, why is this thing not logging in? Okay, then what is that? Hold on. I should probably count. One, two, three, four, five, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, okay, this is 10. So I have 4 more. Should be. It's like, I haven't seen the Jurassic Park movies, and I know that's not good. We would be quite screwed if Jurassic Park ever became reality. I can tell you that in a second. Of all the things that don't need to be real, that is like number 1. Also, telling. Yes, that's what I said. Okay. Mainly. And why is it telling me? Hold on. This thing is being a doofus. Yes, I said manage. Doofus. Life, Animal Crossing, New Horizons, Enjoy your lark, and future. Totally fair. Okay, then why are you being a doofus here? Okay, let me remove and then re-add you and then see what happens. Sorry. Well, that's me doing this. Nope. I did not mean to do that. Is there a period in there? Jeff Goldblum intends to play stammering nerds in most of his. Okay, then why the hell are you? Hold on. Let me double check my passwords. What in the goddamn hell is this garbage right now? Yep. There we go. That's not the password I need. Let's see. Okay, then why is it telling me it's wrong? Because that didn't get changed. Validating server settings. That's the wrong. Okay. Let's see. If I try something else. Okay. I'm gonna get grumbled at. Why didn't you do the thing? Okay, it's still telling me it's wrong. You know what? I'll deal with that during the break, because that's getting to be excessive. Have you seen the no? Alpha Stacy! Hello! How it goes? I'm gonna do a thing and it's like, we're not gonna do it. But that's why I like him. Fair enough. how it goes. I wonder if I restart that damn phone, if it will do the thing. But yeah, I presume you're on a work break or something. Or peeking in during work. Today is usually a work day. Also, how are your socks going? Stacy is also involved with this sock madness thing with me. Different team. I'm like, well, not everybody, but I know there's a couple of people on the same sock madness team, which amuses me. Always speaking in turn. There. This job. Sorry. Come on, let's get through. I'm almost done. In the foot chart for the first sock. Okay, yeah, I'm on the extra rows that you have to put, which you're doing the large one, right? So you have 12 extra rows you have to do before you get to the toe. Come on. It's a good thing I have 2 of these, because yeah, this is not going to make it through a second sock. But I do like the way the sock looks. It's pretty cool. Because you can kind of see like diamonds within diamonds. It's hard for my... But I usually remember you like having your socks like tight. And it's a good thing small was not one of the size. Thank you. That's the one thing of sock madness I can say. At least a good chunk of the patterns are really pretty. Also, how are you doing today? Hope all is cool and well. Sorry I don't have terribly much to chat about. Ugh. But I have... Yeah, that too. They had a thing there, though, it said. So, like, for the heel part... there. Yeah, if it's too tight, I have the same sort of issue. Like, it's not gonna fit over my heel. I'm just in same. Especially the leg part where it's like beads forever, and you're just like... Da 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 da. Come on. Also, I keep wandering over there. Really need to stop doing that. But yeah, so far I'm not upset with any of the patterns in the pretty department. No ridiculous looking cuffs. I mean, I hate 1x1, but nothing absolutely ridiculous. Like last year with the color work, like a good chunk of the cuffs I was just like, no, I don't want this. I'm so glad I was done at that point, because it was like, No, thank you. I mean, yes, I know it can't be 2x2, but it's just like, no. Alright. I really should have used one of those chainmail rings to show which round is where I pause so I don't have to go through all of this weirdness when I count. Alright. Let's see. I haven't gotten that far since the last time I counted. I was at 10. Well, actually, no, 9, about to be 10. So 1, 2. It's 2 of these. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Alright, so this is round 12. 2 more rounds. Hi, Sarah Dawn. How are you doing? Hopefully your Tuesday is going well. Twitch is switching on me. Boo! So, a normal day on Twitch then. But yeah, totally no worries. I get it, Twitch can be a weirdo sometimes. A good chunk of the time. Money's been real tight with them. Yeah, try to feed me. Yeah, I remember that. I was lurking in Girl November's chat while working on this. Because I was still on the chart bits, but I was near the end of the chart on the foot here. So, it was kind of going a bit faster. Also, whoops, that's supposed to be a pearl. Let's try that again. Also, yeah, that was a little bit tight, which is why it was doing that. I'm sorry, that's been a rough day. Hopefully it improves. Also, lower back is cranky. That's great. Better than a light a day. Coffee usually makes a good chunk of things better. Legit questions about bills. No, I'm sorry. I do hope things work out, because that really sucks. I imagine everything that went to hell in a handbasket last year was not kind to finances and things of that ilk. Also, I am thinking, unrelated, very unrelated, also pondering possibly doing, words on stream. I did that the other day in Prismatic Mage's stream, and I'm like, it seems like fun. Pretty much the long-term joys of being an artist in the time of, yeah, yep. That's a mood and a half. But I really do hope things work out for you, because that really does suck. Alright, so this is end of round 12. 2 more rounds! It's just now stuff really starting to come to it. That really does suck. But I'm presuming you have some possible options. But I have my freak out and I have coffee and submission day. Yay! Also, how's that Doctor Who scarf coming along? Which, by the way, I was in Sarah Dawn's stream the other day, and she was doing the start of a Doctor Who scarf, which we're talking about the 4th Doctor going on here. Which, yes, that ridiculously stupid long scarf. That's like 16 feet, if I'm not mistaken. Also, I need to stop moving. It's worked on more as brainless knitting during, yeah. Because you don't really have to think about it. other than, you know, although depending on how long this toe is, this might actually fit normally. It's 12 feet. Note says it can stretch to 16 feet depending on the wear. Okay, so I wasn't incorrect. But yeah, I was like, Tom Baker. Indeed, Tom Baker. Love him as the doctor. I'm not a full-on Doctor Who nerd, but I've seen his stuff. It's one of the good things. It's actually... So yay! I remember that being the case. Which, by the way, once Sock Madness is over and hopefully my head does not continue to be an asshole, the socks from the past round, a friend of mine commissioned those for me. So that's going to be a thing I get to knit again, in different color. So I'm going to have to buy more yarn. Which, that's not a terrible thing. I just need to find some sock yarn that'll work for her and then discuss size and stuff. Art front. Okay, good. Good. So when I get that done and sent, it will help. Yay! At least that's something. Come on. You can do it. Alright, so I'm gonna have to look at the pattern. Green Stetson for St. Patrick's Day. Stetsons. Stetsons. Yeah, Stetsons. So Stetsons would be without the first T. There we go. Alright. Let's see. Alright, I think this should be round 14. I'll stop once I do it, which... Oh, it's about break time anyway. Once I get this round done, I think. I do try to take a break. Alright, chillin'. Yay! Hope I can provide the chill vibes. I say this as I intensely knit competition sock. Oh, also, if anybody wants to use any of the Twitch gifts, not Twitch, the GiftBot gifts, do exclamation point animations and it'll show you which ones are available. I have not had any time really to add any more. I'll eventually get to that. Hopefully. Alright, and yeah, this might be a little... Yeah. Hold on. Do I have a sock I can compare this to? Okay, because this is fine enough, and also... Pass round socks, other tweed, which this was stupid dark. Alright, let's see. Okay. Just to note, you should, once Sock Madness is over, which is like May or June, you should be able to find these patterns. Okay. Alright, so this is last round, and depending on how long this toe gets to be, I should be fine. We'll see. It's like a little over an inch, and it says 1.25 inches, so I might be able to get away with this. But this is definitely going to be about 9 inches or so. Because it has to be at least 9 inches in order to count. Because this has to be long enough to fit an adult-sized foot. Of course, not that adults don't have like small, tiny feet, but, you know, They basically want it so people aren't like trying to like get away with like going smaller size feet on socks. Thank you for the Ceradon. Alright. Yeah. Once I finish this, I'm gonna count. Should be at 14. We're using tiny feet person. Yeah, that's why I was like, I figured there are people who have smaller feet, but I think they just want it so it'll be fair for everybody to have it at like a standard length of foot. I can wear the safe. Ooh. Honestly, I feel like sometimes adult socks get a little bit plain, like the stuff you buy in the store. Although, I don't buy socks anymore. I just knit them. I do enjoy them. Plus, I feel like knit socks are a little bit thicker in comparison to, you know, the store stuff, depending on where you're buying it from and what stuff you're getting. Also, that's kind of sometimes a problem for like certain boots of mine too. That's a thing. I can't wear some socks because they're a little bit too thick and the thing won't zip, and it sucks. They're pouring out, but I suck more handmade. That too. The sewed seam is kind of weird. I don't really notice it, but yeah, I can imagine someone with a more sensitive foot, it would kind of get obnoxious. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Oh, whoops. Let's go back to here because I missed it. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Good. And hand-knit socks are warmer for Canadian. That too. Because your winters get a whole lot of nope from me. Because it's just like, I can't deal. Although, winter's definitely where I am now. I've gotten comparably crappy compared to yours. Shorty hair mold socks from the... I heard you mentioning them. I didn't get to see the picture. I think I was working on the sock at the same time and I didn't get to see it, but I heard you said they were herringbone. I am curious. I just want to see, depending on how long it takes for me to finish this. But yeah, I have all the extra rows I need, so let me just check out what we need to do for the toe, because it's toe and then Kitchener, so that should not be a problem. And if that's the case, I should be able to finish this sock today and then see if we can get started on sock 2, which is great. Again, there's 11 spots already gone on my team, so that leaves another 29. Wool socks are better at times, even in summer versus, yeah. I have a couple of shorty socks for the summer. And let's see, where am I? Oh. Knit, Oh, okay, just the usual decreasing. Alright. Yeah, that's what I thought, pretty much. Oh, but you're keeping the pearls. Okay. Knit till there's blah blah blah. And then repeat round 3 until you hit. Okay, basically round 4 is like do whatever's there. Knit the knits and pearls the pearls. Alright. And then, so 26 stitches left. So 26 minus, 26 minus 68. That's like 42. Yeah, 42 stitches. That shouldn't take terribly long. Alright, so it is going to be sock toe time once I get back, so I am actually going to take a quick break since it's a little past the hour-long mark. And the sag, yeah, that too. Yeah, that is also a thing. They don't have the elasticity to like stand up straight like you would with like wool. I say with elasticity, but more like memory. Memory is the proper term for that. This has a, yeah, it doesn't, it's not anything weird, like the first one. I'm still not over that stupid cat toe. Ugh. Anyway. I'll be back like 5 to 10 minutes, and then it'll be sock toe time. Also, if you want to play the Plinko game. Okay, ads should be over. Yeah, ads should be about over now. Alright, so let me move this over here. And alright, let's get back onto stuff and things. Hi again. I see you guys have been playing Plinko. Which, congrats Gussie on winning. Usually that thing is not that stingy about wins, so that's interesting. Usually at least a couple wins happen during a break, not one. Must be feeling especially picky. Alright, hope you guys enjoyed the break. I got some water because my throat feels slightly dry. And plus I've been kind of babbling for the first hour, so that would make sense. Alright, so let's see. Let's see here. That one. Yeah. That one, Pearl one, do the thing. Enjoy your lurk, Stacy. Okay. Also, hold on. Knit one, purl one, do the thing, knit two together. Okay, the first one will only decrease the instep. Okay, that makes more sense. Alright. Time to get back to I thought so. Good luck! Thank you, Jane! Let's see. That should be 27, I'm guessing. Let's see. Yeah, because 27 plus 8 is 35. Yeah, that should be it. And the back side is all knit because I just want both sides to be even. Alright. There. I'm just hoping this toe is not too long so I don't have to rip anything back later on. But we'll see. I really do need to fix those qualifier socks just because I don't like having the way they end the socks. I honestly would rather Kitchener. The way they do it for the qualifiers just have it like how you would end a hat and basically like put the yarn through all the stitches and like cinch it up real tight. Which, if I'm gonna do that, I'd rather be able to sew it, and it's like, Plus, I don't like that the toe is like particularly that tiny. It's like 9 stitches total. Also, oops. Like, stop happening. Alright, and then let's see. Do the thing. Get one. Come on, knit one to the knit one. Knit one. Oh yeah, because no pearls on the bottom. Alright. That makes sense. Ah, oh, because my elbow's on there. Basically, what we have is like a decrease every other round for a good chunk of this, so nothing too intense really going on here. Oh, so this color is a bit washed out on here, which, probably because it's a bit bright. Plus the gain's up a bit high. Let me just adjust that a wee bit. Which I know you guys can still see everything, but it's just like I noticed the gain a wee bit too high. Oh, probably because the white balance also is a little bit off too. But I have a hard time capturing bluish green colors anyway, so no matter what, it's definitely gonna be weird. And I thought purples gave trouble on camera. Nope, come on. I feel like most colors do give trouble on camera also. There we go. The only real colors you don't really have that much trouble with is like maybe black and brown, really. Make them look, yeah, I've had that a lot. And blues look purple. And it's just like, although it depends on the shade too, because the bluish purples tend to more do that, and the red, more red undertoned purple tends to behave at least a little bit better when I'm adjusting my white balance, but also depends on the lighting. If my lighting is garbage, it makes it a little bit harder. So I'm gonna need to file down this nail. Yeah, I'm starting to hook into the color on the side. Yeah, other than this, stuff I'm really working on is mainly, depending on when I finish these, it's probably just gonna be me playing around with my Steel Wheel 6. Just because I really do want to play around with that a bit. Which I have played around with the bobbin tightener. Well, but I don't think that's a thing I'd probably ever use. Honestly, I'm still kind of a noob on wheel stuff and things, so probably isn't something I probably should be playing around with anyway. So let me double check. Yep, round 3, do the thing. And then just do that. Alright. They're real intent on keeping those pearls on there, even though it's gonna be really small. I honestly don't see it making that much of a difference on the top of the sock, visually speaking, but it's their pattern. I can't exactly tell them what to do. Plus, it's kind of like the rule of sock madness. Follow the goddamn pattern. Unless, you know, it makes like no complete sense and complain to the mods about it. Although I usually just wait till other people complain about it. I don't want to get yelled at. Also, instruct it again. Not that they full on yell, but they get annoyed after a while because like it's a lot to be doing this thing. So I totally don't blame them on getting annoyed from time to time, especially when the colors are ridiculous. The questions are ridiculously stupid. Nope, no. No dropping of stitches, thank you. Also, what is it? Knit today. Alright. Nope. And knit the knits and purl the pearls. And then repeat that till whatever. Yeah. Yeah, my bird's definitely annoyed. I at least have a little bit of water here. Hold on. Okay, there we go. I usually just leave the water till it gets room temperature, but eh. Wait, is this knit the knits and purl the pearl? I think so. Let me double check. Yeah, this is knit the knits and purls the pearls. So anybody who is not lurking in the workspace and so on, what are you guys up to today? Anything fun or interesting? The sock is, well, this and the next sock once I cast them on is basically going to be my life until it's done, or, you know, my team gets filled up, whichever comes first. Full on honesty. Yeah, that felt like it's split in two. Alright, so... Also, I realize when I get back, I'm gonna have all the sub-squares to make. Like, it's gonna be terrible. Fun, but also terrible. Because this is definitely... Because I wasn't even done doing all the sub-squares when I left, so basically, imagine there's gonna be a couple of sub-square streams. That's gonna be a thing. Let's see. Also, with me being this intensely focused, I'm doing work like, no worries, that is a thing. I'm working on knitting a sweater. Ooh, first sweater. I have sweater back home. I need to do yarn stuff about when I get back there. And... oh yeah, that is totally not a problem. I know, like I said, a bunch of you guys usually are during your work days when I'm on, so it's a thing I come to expect. Plus, I'm like the last person alive to badger anybody about lurking. Let's knit the knits and purl once again. What kind of sweater, and are you using a pattern? Also, sorry about 20 questions. Nope, 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 nope. Sweaters are definitely not a thing I do like terribly much of. The one that I have on the needles is a tin can knits one, and I added cables on the sleeve, which is gonna make me adding gray to it very interesting. Also, I'm probably not gonna be able to wear it until, you know, it gets cold again, which is unfortunate. It's a bottom-up cardigan. Nice. Not really, more of a recipe of what I've... Ah! Okay. That works. Yay! I really should do a cardigan at some point, because those are always fun. Or at least one for, like, around the house. Which if I do, I'd probably get some Knit Picks Brava. A good chunk of that. Go on my merry way. That, or maybe spin some yarn, since I sure as heck have a lot of yarn floof to spin. Including those 2 vats of like sparkly craziness from last year's Tour de Fleece. I did my own sweater before the Tin Can Knits one, but I had frogged that one just because a good chunk of the yarn was pilling, because I had, yeah, the black I'd use loops and thread impeccable. Plus I wasn't really wearing it, so I was like, you know what, yeah. Plus there were like 1 or 2 things where I was just like, I could adjust this a bit better. Because it definitely, like, you know, where the sleeves meet the arm, and it felt like that area was like a little bit lower than what it should be. Definitely wasn't uncomfortable, and I did like the fact that I did the V-neck, which I don't like turtlenecks and that sort of deal, personally. But V-necks are nice. Next time I do a sweater, I'm definitely doing a V-neck. Might do it bottom up again. Make sure I have it high up as good as possible. Nope. Plus, I feel like doing it in worsted was probably not the best choice. Like, because I felt like it was a bit too bulky for me. Like, maybe at most, like, say, a DK or sport. Because I don't think fingering's, like, the best idea, patience-wise, if you're gonna do a sweater. That's one of those, if you don't care about having this done this year sort of things. I personally feel like that's just me. It also depends on what size the sweater is. Also, I think I'm gonna have to close the door. Hold on. It's on the phone. Give me a second. Oh. There we go. That should be better. Come on. You always think you're gonna go and finish the toe in like 5 seconds once you get to that, and then you realize it is not gonna be that fast. Also, yeah, I'm gonna have to file this down. This keeps getting caught in the yarn. The downside of unintentionally growing your nails. When your nails get caught in all the yarn and stuff and things. Okay, yeah, this is knit the knits, the pearls, the pearls. Also, I'm gonna have to get the thing to do the Kitchener, because you got a Kitchener once you're done with the toe. Alright. Alright, there we go. And stuff on the other side here. Honestly, I do hope the next socks are color work. We keep saying this and they keep end up not being color work. So it's just like, come on. Also, I really did expect this one with the beads here to be the last sock, but that was a lie, so might end up being the one of the colorwork socks end up being the last socks. Which, that does end up being the case. I will be quite terrified to see what kind of color work that would come to be. Also, I'm going to adjust this camera. Give me a second here. Yeah, because it's getting a bit bright over here. So I have to adjust the filter a wee bit. The filter. The gain. There you go. I thought I was getting white on there, so that should do it. Still means this color is wrong, but it was gonna be wrong to begin with, so whatever. Oops, not so nice. Oh, how did that happen? Let's see. Let me just see. How many stitches do I have right here? It's 23 on each side, right? 5, 10, 15, 20, 20. Okay, so one more round and then I'm gonna get to the one more decrease round, I should say, because this is the plain round going on here. Alright. 25 on both sides.
I don't know if that's what happened.
Yeah, I figure as much. Mm-hmm. Sorry about that. I don't know what his problem is. But I'm not sure if you fully heard that, but I saw the mic spiking, so I figured it must have picked it up to some degree. But this house is obnoxiously echoey, so it be what it be. Alright, so then next decrease round, and then I'd have this at 23 and 23 here. And that should mean it's gonna be about break time, depending on how long I take to do this. And come on. Almost there. I think, yeah, I have to do a plain round right after that. And then it's gonna be, I think, straight decreasing for about like 5 rounds. Yeah, the decrease. And then it's gonna be Kitchener, and that'll be about it for this sock. Which is awesome, and then I'll immediately cast on other sock. Alright, let's see. Should be 23. Let me count. 5, 10, 15, 20. And let's make sure this is even. Should be even, but I've had decreases end up weird. Uh, 5, 10, 15, 20, 23. Alright, we are good. Everything's cool, and do plain roll, but I'll leave that till after second break, because we're about to hit the 2-hour mark. Overcut. Wonky. You're fine, I'm about to take a break anyway. We've hit the good chunk of the decrease on the sock here, so it's like one more round and then basically decreasing for like 5 rounds and then Kitchener. And then it'll be a sock. So I'm gonna take a quick break, 5-10 minutes to stretch a little bit, and I will be right back, and it looks like we'll have a sock. So yeah, I'll be back. Hello, hi, back once again. Nice to see Twitch is broken and counting how many people come in on a raid, apparently. So that's great. Because it's still saying with party of 1. which makes no sense, but whatever. Because the bot says the actual number, or rather the alert. Oh, okay. Oops. Accidentally tanked out of there. Thank you. Hopefully your work has gotten a bit less crazy. I really needed that stretch. Let's see, where was I? This is gonna be a knit the knits and purl the pearls. And then just decrease for 5 rounds. Alright. Also, I should have gotten my yarn needle, but I did not, so once I'm done with the decreases, I'm gonna have to go and look for that. Should not be terribly long of a search, though. I know where it's supposed to be, and hopefully that means it should be where it is. Because sometimes I forget to put the thing back where it's supposed to be. Be able to pay attention to multiple thing types. Yeah. It depends. Some days I'm like, yeah, I could do a couple of things at once. Other times it's like, nope, it'll be one thing and one thing only. So I get that. I have the gain quite down and still doing this thing on my hand, so I might have to turn this gain off then. Yeah. It's gonna have to probably stay off for the moment, just to avoid having any weirdness with that. And I'm presuming your job is one of those where it's like you have to concentrate on all the things. Alright. Whee! Time to do all the decreasing. I do tax reporting. Oh, oh, yeah. That is a lot. And I definitely feel like that would be something that is highly technical. And to, say something wrong and someone is screwed. Working on Ah. Ah, okay. I do honestly wish I had some chainmail to work on, but I did not have any space to bring my chainmail stuff with me. I mean, I could have, but I was like, no, I probably have enough to entertain myself with. Which I honestly do, but still. Depending on how long this takes, might end up going overtime, maybe. Although I came in late, so technically not overtime, but still. At least past the usual ending time. Also, I'm gonna have to try this on my foot just to make sure. Yeah, this might be a wee bit too long. But if it does come to that, I can always just layer frog to about where I need it to be and then deal with it then. I think this makes 3 more decrease. Yep, 3 more. Looks like, well, I'm on size 0s, although you start on size 1 needles. I forget what the gauge is, but it's 68 stitches. Because this is their medium. The large, they have 72. The small is 64, because they take out the small bit of brioche that is on the sides, which I was honestly disappointed that there's not more brioche on these socks. I would honestly like, a larger side panel. I mean, the large, they do have slightly bigger, but it's not by much. Like, brioche I had no problems with, thankfully. I had already done that on a different pair of socks. Brioche, which if you do want to learn brioche, there are these check block socks, although you'll need size 0 needles, because brioche very much expands. It's like lace in the sense that you need less than more. I just didn't make myself take the time to watch videos. That is fair. Come on. Alright, 2 more. I'll do a quick count once I get to where I need to be, just to double check that I am on the proper amount of stitches, which I should be, because I have not dropped anything. Do-do-do-do-do. Oops, yeah, let me do it again. I didn't see I split that. Let's try that once again. Come on. There we go. That is mainly why I don't like SSK, although this yarn tends to split a bit, especially if you're going to use needles in the smaller size, which is not helpful. So, meh. It's gonna happen one way or another. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep, this should be last one. Last round of decrease. And then I'll have to go get my yarn needle because it'll be Kitchener time. Also, I really don't enjoy doing SSK this way, although sometimes it works out fine, other times it's finicky as all hell. It just depends on how loose your stitches are, but I like doing SSK by knitting through the back loop. There's not terribly much of a difference in how it looks endwise, but I've been doing it the usual way. Although usual way makes it a little bit harder for it to not slip off the needle, which can be frustrating, especially when you're in a hurry. Alright, let's see if it's 13 on each side, and then let me... Oh yeah, I'm also gonna need my scissors. Cut these. Alright, 5, 10, 13. 5, 10, 13. Awesome. We are even. Time for me to go grab my scissors and my darning needle. Start now. Scissors. Alright, there we go. So, which one of these is the bad one? This one. Alright. So, let me just wrap this around twice. Because that's a thing you usually do to make sure you have enough yarn to Kitchener and don't end up having to run out. And I usually just do a little bit more than that. It's 13 stitches, so I don't need a ton of yarn, but I like having leeway when it comes to Kitchener. Also, make sure I take off that stitch marker. Let's get that off there. We don't need that any further. Oh, hold on. Thank you for the follow, Dan. Hello. How are you? I meant to pop in your stream when I saw you pop on live the other day. Hope all is good. Alright, let's see. I am here finishing. Holy hi! Thank you for the raid! Hello, friends. How are you doing? I should have expected that. Mayfair! Calvo, hello! Indeed, how are you? Welcome everybody. If I didn't have an introduction, hello, Serena Variety Caster of Way Too Many Things. Currently working on my Sock Madness sock, which I'm casting off my first sock and then probably gonna see if I can immediately start my second one, which I was actually gonna end right after I did the sock, but guess I'm starting sock 2 then, which I was gonna have to cast on anyway. But hi! How are you guys doing? How was your stream and what were you up to? Hello, White Feather. Hello. Welcome, you guys. Alright, what did I do? Okay. And then, let's see. Oops, yeah, that came off because of course it did. It likes to come off, this thing. Like, it really enjoys frustrating me, evidently. You posting? Thank you! There's my... Oh yeah! Definitely totally feel free to throw in some pictures. Which also, are you on my Discord? If you're not, I could totally just hand you a Discord invite. Which for anybody who's been here before doesn't know, Discord, we can talk about the things and the stuff, and various Discord channels, which I still need to figure out what to do with a couple of them. A fun, chill place to hang out when I am not streaming, and you get to see updates also. Yeah, that's what I was doing. Alright. There we go. And then... I used to not like Kitchener, but given I had to do this very quickly for Sock Madness when I was doing it last year, I've grown to accept it. I don't enjoy it, but I don't mind it either. Also, Calv, I didn't realize... Oh yeah, I think you might have followed me on the Ko-fi. That would make sense. But yeah, other than Sock Madness socks, basically been playing around with my electric wheel, specifically the eel wheel 6. Yeah, that'll be this way. Which, if none of you are familiar, I will totally give you guys a look-see once I am done with this sock going on here. Also, anybody not familiar with Sock Madness? Updated? Yeah, it's a thing you forget sometimes, honestly. But yeah, for anybody who's not familiar, Sock Madness is a Ravelry competition. I know not people cannot really look at Ravelry these days, so that's totally fine. I believe they have a different option for people who can't look at Ravelry too long, but basically a sock knitting competition where we'll basically see how fast you can knit a pair of socks in various crazy patterns within a 2-week time limit or however long it takes for your team to fill up. So basically, you do a pair of socks within 2 weeks, and then you get sorted into teams, and then after that, it's basically whoever's the fastest, how many ever people in that team makes it through the next round, and then there's less and less spots as the rounds progress and the socks get harder and things get crazier. But yeah, it's fun. Also, let's see. I'm blabbing and not really realizing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so that's through there. So it should be not. Okay. Okay, did I miss a stitch or something, or am I a weirdo? No. This is why I hate Kitchener sometimes. Okay, that's the back side I'm looking at. Alright. This is why I'm not allowed to be distracted while I Kitchener. That's just me blabbing. It happens. Alright, and then... Nope. You can do this with a crochet hook, but it's honestly a wee bit easier to just do this. That, or you can knit it on, like pull it through with your actual needles that you're using. But again, usually just better if I just do it this way and call it a day. Although it's kind of like if you are knitting. You basically slip as if to knit or purl in certain points when it comes to Kitchener. Oops. And yeah, I'm gonna have to file down this nail. I keep saying it because it keeps getting caught in my goddamn yarn, and I would like it to not be, because it is not helpful. Are socks all knit and crochets? This is knit. Socks are all knit, unfortunately. I don't think I've seen a crochet sock in Sock Madness, but this is my second year of Sock Madness, personally. There's at least one person hanging out here in chat, if they're not busy, who's done Sock Madness a lot longer than myself. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, good. Yeah, the sock patterns are different every year, for a good reason. Also, let's get that back on the wheel. That accidentally slipped off. And I keep yanking that off. Yeah, it's a lot. Alright, let's see. Oh no, I was right. The nut should have been off already. Alright. No, because that means that would have been... Alright, so no, you stay back on there. Then pull that through as a pearl. And then you slid that back off like so. And then go through the other way. You do get a rhythm to this after a while, but the first couple of times you're doing this, it's just like, where does all the stuff go? It's weird. I could tell you that from personal experience. It's like, what do I do now? And you get on here. And then you go through here. And then oops. No. Oh, also, let me shout out everybody who has so graciously rated here today. Also, for anybody else who streams, has the Twitch dashboard continuously been broken with the raid? Because, like, I think for, like, the past couple of weeks it's been saying, hey, raiding with party of 1 even though it's more than 1 person every single raid. I know that it doesn't work with, like, small parties of people, but it's, like, over 10. Like, Girl November today, it still says party of 1, even though it was, like, 20 people. Ugh. Yeah, speaking of anybody who enjoys this crafty stuff, totally feel free to watch Girl November, who streams currently twice a week here on Twitch and does a lot of knitting, sometimes crocheting. A joy to hang out with. Usually is on 10 to about 12 p.m. Eastern time, so my time zone, US on Tuesdays and Thursdays. Yeah, Twitch is being weird. It's been weird. Like, this is, like, at least a couple of weeks now. Like, within the past 3 weeks, it's been just straight party of 1, even though it's not party of 1. Because you can see it on the alerts that it's more than 1 person, and it usually says so in chat that it's more than 1 person, but Twitch on the dashboard says it's just 1, and it makes no sense. I don't know. Must be something that they're doing in the background causing this issue. Beyond me. I mean, it's slightly nitpicky, but it's kind of annoying to have, like, hey, you want to see how many people came in during that raid, and you can't. At least not on the Twitch dashboard, because the number is completely inaccurate. Once again. Alright, and... Nope, other way. But yeah, this is the cleanest way I feel about doing sock toes. There are various other methods with doing a sock toe, but this is the one that definitely is like the mainstay in my personal knowledge. Come on. There we go. And there we go. And also let's pull that through a little bit so it doesn't come off once again. Oops, wrong way. Other way. And then... And then... Through here. Also, I really should check if there was any more... I have the pattern on my... Okay. No, it is not. Oh, so hi again, Jane. But yeah, I am on the end of this. I was just saying that even though this is not my favorite thing, this is honestly kind of the standard when it comes to, you know, finishing socks. Like, this is definitely better than what they had us do during the qualifier. Okay, so we have a sock toe. Ta-da! Alright, so sock 1 is done. Only took me about 6 days, because this pattern dropped, exactly what I was talking about. Basically, that's how you finish off a hat, that qualifying pattern. What they did with the toe, this is a lot better. I'm gonna see right now if that foot fits me. If not, then I'll have to, like, deal with it at a later point. I don't know. Yeah, the top of the hat, but the thing is with the top of the hat, I always make sure to sew it down personally. It's a long foot, yeah. Oh, it fits my foot perfectly fine. Because it was coming up a little bit short, and I did the 16 rounds, and is it gonna? Yeah, it fits my foot pretty much fine. I'm only showing the foot that has a sock in it, man. I'm not showing my other foot. No one needs to see the other foot. I just wanted to see if it would fit. And it does! So that works for me. No work. Awesome. Alright, so let's stick this back into donut here so I know where it is, which it was where it was supposed to be, if that works. And then let's start casting on sock number 2, which I have to go find provisional yarn. Although I think I might just take out the bit that I used for sock 1, because I didn't throw it away, and see if I can go from there. I had to take out the last round of that and then do a whole bunch of business. That or... Alright. Yeah, I could just use this, it's fine. Easier than having to actually cast on 34 stitches also. Let me grab my size 1 needles. Are these my 1s or my 2s? These are my 1s. Alright. It is hard to tell what size anything is after using size 0 needles for a while. Because it's like nothing looks like it's really big. You can... Yeah, that is a thing. Which, there's not terribly much difference, but these are definitely tinier. Yeah, I don't know what to tell you. Also, I should drink water. My throat is definitely dry. I gotta run out. This is actually not my usual space, actually. Yeah. I don't know what the full-on deal with that is. I have no need for... I don't want to buy the... Yeah, I don't need for, like, super, super tiny. I've seen those, but again, the way I grip my needles, I need a full 5-inch needle, or else my hands will probably hate me to no end. So, yeah. It's probably not the best idea. Size 1 set of needles, I bought a mini cable, I love that cable. Ooh. Alright, let's see if I can get all these on here. If not, I'll just recast on. Actually, you know what? Let me just recast on and stop being lazy. It's 34 stitches, so... Oh wait, did they say what kind of... Does it need to be stretchy or whatever? Yeah, just cast on. Alright. Alrighty. Glad to see you, Dan Dan. Thank you for the raid. I do appreciate it. Which also, anybody who doesn't know Dan Dan, lovely streamer. She does the craft stuff, but she does lovely, lovely music as well. If you guys want to go check her out, totally feel free to. It's been a while since I've hung out in one of her streams. I need to do that at some point. Agreed. There we go. You too! Enjoy your evening. I know you're like a couple hours ahead of me. Yeah, you're like 6 hours ahead? Yeah, because it's 3:43 and I think Spain is like 6 hours ahead of us, if memory serves. Alright, 34. I'm gonna... Yep, 6 hours. Thank you! I thought so. I just try to make sure I know the time zones to a good degree. Come on. Alright, this is like 20. 1 to 34, not 30. Yeah. Yeah. I'm not done yet anyway. I just want to double check. But I'm just glad that foot actually worked for me, so I don't have to go back and frog nothing. So even if I don't make it, I can easily just wear the socks and not have to do any work on those. So I just have to care about the qualifying socks. Alright, so let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Okay, 2 stitches extra on here. So let's get these 2 stitches off. And... Alright. Let's see, scrap yarn. Oh, it's the main color. I'll have to string those on, so... It's like really cramped because this is like really tiny. And then you add stitches with the beads. It's a whole thing. So I don't feel like doing that bit on stream. But we'll see. If anything, I could always just go and raid somebody else. Because I always try to pay it forward whenever I get raided. By at least raiding if not hosting somebody else. Because it is only fair. Alright, so... Is that knit one furrow one or just straight knit? And yeah, trust me when you see this provisional cast on, you'll be like, that shouldn't work, but it does. It's weird, but it does. Oops. Oh, that's what that is. Oopsie, I keep moving my mouse. Yeah, so once stream is over, I am probably going to take a quick break, although my head is not that bad currently. But I don't want to push it, so taking a break is probably wise. Also, I guess this means I am probably going to be on my usual 3-hour mark. Which I thought I was just going to end on time, but that was evidently a lie. But yeah, I do hope I'm fast enough to get a spot for this next round. But no pressure if I don't. I say, even though I worry about it to no end, because that is what I do. I'm well aware. Although being well aware of your flaws does not make them any more preventable, sometimes. Ain't it fun? Alright, let's double check. I did have it on there, but I want to double check I have the proper amount of stitches here. 5, 10, 15, 18. So 18. This would be 16 on here. 5, 10, 16. Yep, we're good. Want to be sure. For anybody wondering, this is not gonna make 68 stitches. Ah, trust me, it will. In the weirdest way possible, but it will. And then I get to complain about the heel. Not the heel, the leg all over again, and all the beads, and so on and so forth. They're pretty, but it slows me the hell down. Alright. Also, that reminds me of Round with Kofi. I am terrible about updating on there, especially now that I'm doing this thing. But I should probably put the whole, hi, I have a website stuff and thing on there. Also, what else? The whole fact that the wheel exists, which also, I did not get to show you guys that. Give me a second, it's right over there. I have not spun on the thing since this past round came into be, which is not exactly shocking. But yeah, Floof Spinning Wheel, for anybody who has not seen it, these recently went out to everybody who kickstarted it, myself included. Electric eel wheel 6, so you can spin all the floof you would like. Although this fits about 8 ounces. So that's going to be a good amount for me to spin on here. I am just curious to see how this thing plies. That's my main concern. With the Nano, the smaller one. How's the sock going? First sock is done. I just started the provisional cast on sock 2. Also, hi Allcrafty, how you doing? I'm just showing the people who came in about the wheel. But yeah, first sock is done, and it fits me, so I don't have to do anything with the leg. Not the leg, the foot. Although, I feel like the leg's a little bit long, but that's just me. Yes. Very lovely floof wheel. I really need to play with this. Also, that's not broken. That's where the battery pack goes. Yeah, I am like only halfway done. Which also, I have not made a page for the pattern yet. I should do that soon. Probably today, if not tomorrow. Alright, so I have my 2 rounds here. And I believe, yeah, string the beads onto there. String the beads onto there and then do the thing. Let's see. Yeah, I guess I'll do the bead thing. I hate the bead thing, but I'll do the bead thing. Probably call it a stream from there. Because basically, what I have to do is get all of these beads. Where is my... Oh, okay. That's where you are. Also, don't worry, I have another one of these, so I will be fine. Also, how you doing, All Crafty? Hope all is well. How is your Tuesday going? And how are you progressing with your socks, too? And for anybody curious, I am beading with a very, very tiny crochet hook. Because that is the way I prefer to put beads on my knit and crochet projects. Mainly my knit projects. I don't think I've had beads on any crochet projects. And the yarn is split. What a shock. Oh, okay, but it went through. Alright, so I can pull that in, maybe? Nope. Let's see. So one strand didn't go through because it hates me. Let's see. Ah, there we go. I need 34 beads on here, so it's gonna take a quick second on here to get all of them. And of course, this is when the dramatic music comes on. That's helpful. But absolutely no one. Come on, come on, come on, come on. I need you to not do this. Although I can probably just cut off the part where it's starting to fray. Because I did that with sock 1 when it was giving me this exact same issue. Okay, that's 12. Okay, why are we doing this? Yeah, I think I'm just gonna cut what's not going through. There we go. Okay, why are we doing this? I swear it's like this thing hates me. There we go. Let's see if I can twist that through. There we go. There we go. Alright, so 4, 8, 12, 16, 20. Alright, so 24, 28, 32, 34. So 3 more of these with 4 of them on there. There's 1 with 2. And then I will call it a stream, you guys. And then I'm gonna go see if I can go raid somebody. Ooh, there we go. Two. Come on. Get in here. There we go. And 3. Oh, 1 more bead. There we go. That should be 34. Alright. 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24. Like I'm on a freaking abacus. 28, 32. Nope. I missed 1. Let's see. 4, 8, 12, 16, 20. 24, 28, 32. Okay, 34. No, we're fine. Good. Alright, so now we have those beads on. I'm gonna do the thing to knit it on there, but I don't feel like doing that right now. We are past the 3-hour mark, so it is about time for me to go, actually. But I'm gonna go see who is up, and we should go say hello to. But I do appreciate you guys hanging out with me as I finished this stock here. Alright, how about you just do that? Refresh you. Alright. Alright, so... Okay, Sue Out is having a crochet along. She and I usually go around the same schedule, so let me check that she is not leaving now. Before I say we go raid her. TV. And let's make sure I actually mute the tab. or else I get a commercial yelling at me. And I just dropped that on my foot, so that's also fun. Oh yeah, waiting for commercial to end. So let me actually go up here to the base camp. And also let me cap this hook so I don't lose this. Because this is like really, really tiny, this hook. You can barely tell there's a hook on there because it's so ridiculously small. 0.60 millimeters. Alright, I don't need the scissors now that I have the beads on there, so let me actually go there. And alrighty. But yeah, Stand-In, thank you for the raid. November, thank you for the raid. And let's see. Let's make sure I don't miss anybody. Gasu, Red Panda, thank you guys for the host. Jelly Carry and Pals, which I hope that's how you say it. Dan, thank you for the follow. Although I think that's a refollow because Twitch is a weirdo. And Macy Sir, thank you for the follow as well, which if I didn't say so earlier, thank you, I do appreciate it. I should be back again tomorrow working on second stock, and I will see you then. If you want to, because it looks like Suidout is probably going to still be there for a little bit. You can go raid Suidout. Pops in here from time to time and does the craft stuff and things. If you want to come join us, give me a second while I go set up this raid. But hopefully you guys have a great rest of your Tuesday.